Hi, I'm Mike and I'm the Hallows Geek, and welcome to This Week in Eek, my weekly series where I put a little eek in your week by recapping some of the top stories in Halloween and horror news from the last week. Well, happy Friday the 13th, my spooky friends. How are you celebrating? Are you having a Friday the 13th marathon today? Are you sporting your favorite Jason Voorhees outfit? I'm personally headed out to the Fear Fair this evening, but I'll talk a bit more on that later. For now, though, it was an exciting week for Halloween Horror Nights fans. Universal Parks and Resorts announced it was bringing its brand of horror to Las Vegas in the form of a new year-round experience at Area 15. With a variety of unique, immersive, horror-centric experiences that surround high-energy food and beverage spaces by day turned haunting bars and eateries by night, the new concept marks the first time Universal has created a permanent horror experience beyond its theme parks. It will deliver on the thrills and frights its horror fans have come to love and excite anyone looking for a new level of experiential entertainment. The space will also feature a continuously updated experience, must-see seasonal events, and one-of-a-kind merchandise. The new experience will take up 110,000 square feet of the new 20-acre expansion of Las Vegas's immersive Area 15 entertainment district that opened to the public in September 2020. Unfortunately, there's no opening date announced yet, but we're going to have to keep an eye on this one because I'm sure more news is to come as things develop. And while we're on the subject of Universal, NECA announced this week that some of Universal's classic monsters will be joining its popular Head Knockers bobblehead line. Frankenstein's monster, Bride of Frankenstein, Dracula, and the Wolfman will each be getting an 8-inch hand-painted resin figure. The new figures are expected to arrive in August. And another group of classic monsters are also getting a new collectible treatment. Super 7 has released a new Grayscale wave of its The Munsters reaction figures. The new figures feature the same sculpt, accessories, and packaging as the color figures which were released in 2021, but come in a new monochromatic color scheme. Herman comes with his lunchbox, Lily with a candlestick, and Grandpa with a test tube and beaker. The three figures are available for purchase now from super7.com for $20 each. However, this doesn't appear to be all of the Grayscale figures getting a release. Entertainment Earth has 3 additional Grayscale figures up for pre-order that include Marilyn, Eddie Munster, and Hot Rod Herman. Images of the figures are not yet available, but pre-orders say the 3 additional Grayscale figures will release in June. If you're interested in the 3 additional figures, I'll be sure to share my affiliate links down in the description. And this year, Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds turns 60, and to celebrate, Fathom Events will be holding special screenings of the film in theaters. The Birds will return to the big screen at select theaters on October 22nd and 23rd as part of Fathom's Big Screen Classic series. The film will be accompanied by insights from film historian and critic Leonard Maltin, who will share his one-of-a-kind expertise with fans. The Big Screen Classic series will run throughout 2023, celebrating the anniversaries of 11 of Hollywood's most beloved motion pictures. A complete list of the films in the series can be found at fathomevents.com, where you can also purchase tickets for each of the screenings. Alright, before we get into this week's trailers, I did want to give you a heads up that this weekend we'll be attending the Fear Fair in San Bernardino, California. The 3-day event, which made its debut in 2022 at the Rio in Las Vegas, offers SoCal horror fans something unique. The Fear Fair is part music festival and part immersive entertainment experience. The fun kicks off today at 5 p.m. and runs through Sunday. Tickets to the event start at just $20 with both single day and weekend passes still available. If you're looking for a last-minute way to celebrate Friday the 13th and you're in SoCal, come check it out. You can find more information and get tickets at thefearfair.com, and by the way, that's fair with an E. Alright, let's talk trailers. Just one day before the series dropped on HBO Max, the Scooby-Doo adult animated series Velma finally got an official trailer. The prequel series centers around Velma and the origins of the Mystery Inc. gang and features the voice talents of Mindy Kaling as Velma, Constance Wu as Daphne, Sam Richardson as Norville, aka Shaggy, and Glenn Howerton as Fred. As a lifelong Scooby-Doo fan, I'm looking forward to this one, even if it isn't a traditional take on the Mystery Inc. gang. The series is already seeing some pretty brutal reviews and a lot of backlash for its characters' race changes. I plan to check it out, judge it for myself. I love HBO's adult animated Harley Quinn series, so I'm hoping Velma will have a similar over-the-top vibe. You can catch Velma now on HBO Max. And this week, we also got the trailer for the new pandemic-themed horror film Sick, which was written by Scream franchise creator Kevin Williamson, along with Caitlin Crabb. Directed by John Hyams, the film takes place at the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. As the pandemic steadily brings the world to a halt, Parker and her best friend Miri decide to quarantine at the family lake house alone. Or so they think. The film from Blumhouse and Miramax stars Gideon Adlon, Bethlehem Million, Mark Menchaca, and Jane Addams. Sick arrives on Peacock today, so if you're looking for something to watch, go check it out. That's it for this week. As always, if you enjoyed this week's video, give it a like, leave me a comment, or better yet, subscribe to make sure you always get your weekly dose of Eek. For more information on any of this week's top stories, you can always find the full coverage over on allhallowsgeek.com. Until next time, keep it creepy.